Hello everybody, welcome back. This is game number 2 for the EG's Master Cup, and Richmond wants to be friends. Everybody just wants to be friends.
Yeah, I know. I guess EGIdrA was so friendly last game. I mean, who wouldn't want to be friends with someone like that?
So we've got EGIdrA, our green Zerg player here on the right side of Metalopolis, and his opponent and the winner of last game, it's Richmond, our blue Terran player, on the far left side of the map. Now, one thing I want to point out, in case you guys didn't watch the very end of my video, I post the stats, the statistics for the video, or for the game, and the units lost tab showed 1 unit lost for Richmond, 23 lost for EGIdrA. So EGIdrA lost 23 Zerglings and drones, and Richmond only lost 1 Marine. So, not the best outcome that game for him.
And the interesting thing is, I'm still convinced that he could have held that so easily after he scattered. I mean, I'd understand in a ladder game the idea of, okay, he's doing this, I'm just not going to have any of it. But this is a tournament. I mean, this is the EG Masters Cup. He's a member of Evil Geniuses. And surely in a tournament... Oh, God.
Here it comes again.
Just to cut that off.
If EGIdrA hatch first... Okay, he's going gas first. I was about to say, if he hatches first, that's just going to be the worst idea possible. But we got 2 more barracks being laid down, so... kind of have to expect this coming. EGIdrA is going to need to make a spawning pool up here pretty soon. There it goes on the spawning pool, so he should be in a little bit better situation to deal with this. He's going to be on one base first, one base. There's going to be Marines coming at him, and probably SCVs too.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's good for him that he's actually doing the correct thing to hold off this build, because obviously if he had... Well, he won't have speed up, but if he has a bunch of lings up before the Marines are ready, obviously it'll be very nice positioning for him. He should be able to be okay. Just a couple of things you have to watch out for if the... You'd see the Marines getting, say, into a little nook at, say, the bottom of the ramp where, say, they can't be really attacked, where they're, say, shielded by the bunker. Even if you scout that can be very hard to hold off, but we'll just have to wait and see what exactly does happen, as our first Marine has just popped out and may get a drone kill, but probably not.
No, that drone's going to get away. EGIdrA smartly scouts through the middle of the map there and finds those barracks, and now he's on his way back. He's going to have some Zerglings, 4 Zerglings coming out. He's going to be forced to pull drones here. 2 SCVs, 1 Marine up the ramp. And he's just going to keep these drones away from mining for the time being.
Yeah, another key thing to note is that obviously the 2x pressure can't really kill a natural expansion in this game, so it's already not going to do as much damage as it could have done. But we'll just have to wait and see what can a Zerg really do off one base in this sort of map. Not as much as they'd like to, so... We do see an Overlord not going to go down, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens as the Marines are looking like they could push up at any moment.
Yeah, they're getting really close. He's still pumping those Marines out, and Zerglings are kind of poking around using those SCVs for vision to get some shots off on those Zerglings. Speed is about halfway finished, so he's kind of buying time until speed is finished. It's going to allow him to do some counterattacks. But that wall isn't finished yet.
Yes. Yeah, and you also do see that the Marines are in that spot where they can't get surrounded, and there goes the bunker. And
trying to build another one.
Goes again.
He's trying to work his way in here very slowly. He's probably going to throw up another bunker. EGIdrA with about 400 minerals built up, trying to make as many drones or Zerglings as possible.
There you go. So he's in a nice position there, even if he doesn't cancel that bunker, where obviously he can't be surrounded by those Zerglings because only a small choke is open. So I suspect that at least one of these bunkers will complete.
Yeah, it looks like the back one is going to finish. It looks like speed is finished, and EGIdrA is going to tank with his queen and maybe run in there. Yep, now he's going to go in there, but it looks like there's pretty good positioning from Richmond. Zergling's only attacking about 2 or 3 units. Bunker is finished. He's not pulling drones. Queen is dealing damage to that bunker. That's not even finished being built. 4 Marines. EGIdRA's losing all of his Zerglings.
And EGIdrA, I don't understand. He should have really pulled away. Surely when the bunker's complete, when he's got this round there, surely he should actually pull his lings away and then say maybe try to go for banelings or something, as opposed to just throwing away all of his lings on his only chance in this game. But obviously he didn't, and nice to see that he didn't actually GG this game, so...
Yeah, I mean, there's really no reason to attack into those bunkers. You can make a spine crawler that will kill those bunkers right next to your main, and then... Like, why? What? I don't understand why you would attack into that.
The bunker. I mean, he had enough Zerglings so that the Marines couldn't actually
jump into his base. Yeah, they couldn't jump into their...
He could have protected a spine easily. And you look back at the base of Richmond, he was behind in Harvesters only by 1, admittedly, but he was not macroing up. He hadn't expanded. I mean, if the spine pillar did go up, Richmond might not have really been very far ahead at all.
Yeah. I definitely think EGIdrA chose the worst of the 2 decisions to go with here on this game.
But that is
Because
it.
why,
So that's
why even wait for speed to finish if you're... I mean, it's not like he's chasing any units down. He had those Zerglings done for a while. He was waiting for speed to finish to attack into a wall that wasn't going anywhere. So speed was really useless.
Yeah, it was just bizarre. I mean, obviously, the bunker is completely out of range of the mineral line. All you can do is like dart back and forth from the bunker, but that will make him lose a bunch of lings. But you can definitely get a spine pull up. And if you have the queen, if you have the spine, and if you have a few lings, there's no way that a few marines are going to actually kill your base. I mean, his drones are safe. He could have even droned up a little bit at that stage if he'd kept all of his lings alive. He really, really was not behind.
I'm sure he would beg to differ. But anyways, that's the end of this series. 2-0 going to Richmond for this EG Masters Cup. And once again, losing 20 units versus 4. So a really cost-effective play here by Richmond.
Yeah, and that's one way to play out a best of 3 series. I guess against EGIdrA it's going to work. It's going to work better than against some people, because I think that people would probably choose against EGIdrA more than other players, because he seems to be known to just not even play out matches when cheese does happen. So maybe, if anything, I think he's encouraging it. But there you go.
Yeah. Well, thanks for casting this best of series for me, everybody. It wasn't much of a
Didn't
series.
take quite as long as I thought.
Yeah. Thanks for casting this with me. Where can everybody check out more of your stuff at?
Oh, well, YouTube. Well, just type in EonShiKeno Starcraft into the search with a C or a K. Because I've tagged it as both. My channel name's weird, but it'll come up in the search engine anyway, so you'll find it. And it's the one which says C0MMISSAR1.
Well, thank you very much, and...
What a horrible channel name. But anyways, yes, thank you very much for having me on today. It's always fun, so hopefully I'll be able to do more in the future.
Yes, absolutely. All right, that's it for us, guys. See everybody later.